Welcome back to another Whiteboard breakfast. So today, I want you to think about how often do you have team meetings? Maybe it's a staff meeting that you have once a week, once a month, once a quarter. Maybe it's a team meeting that you try to do before practices or games or however that may look on your schedule. But I just want to stress the importance of staff meetings, of getting together. Why is it important to get together? Sometimes the word meeting has a little bit of a negative connotation to it because it feels like it's can be unproductive or feels like it can be forced or feels like your schedule is packed with meetings. But staff meeting or team meetings, group get-togethers, I firmly believe are one of the most important things that you can do for your mission. And there's a few reasons why. Well, first off, let's take a step back. Why do we think that they're sometimes unproductive? Well, a lot of times maybe they don't have a purpose, or maybe there's not a lot of structure to them, or maybe people don't always participate in them. Staff meetings, when they're done right, can really be a morale boost, can be a real great collaboration, a time of collaboration. They have an opportunity to, throughout your week, kind of give you some energy and encouragement to continue to push forward through maybe a tough part of your mission or something, a project that you've been trying to advance. But I do think you got to add some structure or have some purpose to your staff meetings. For us, a couple important things about ours. One, we like to do them in the middle of the week. It could be a good boost. You start the week off strong and you need that little jolt midweek, and being in community and around your teammates and coworkers can do that. So midweek we do ours on Wednesdays, and then also we like to celebrate at the beginning. Celebrations is an important piece of our staff meeting. We do celebrations in two components. First off, we ask about family celebrations. What's going on at home? What's going on with your kids? What's going on with your spouse? Like, let's celebrate that. That's an opportunity for us to get to know each other, but also just to lift up the great things that are going on in our houses and maybe something that we don't always get to talk about during the workday. So we celebrate our families. And then we do a section called mission celebrations, where we're lifting up customers or clients or teams or coaches or just people that are involved in our mission that have really had a bright spot. We lift up each other. We lift up staff members, coworkers who maybe they brought something to life that they were working really hard on. So we don't skip the celebration section of our staff meetings, and that usually kicks it off. We also do prayer requests. An opportunity for us to get together and pray for each other. That's a time for us to have sort of corporate prayer, community prayer, where we come together and lift up things in need. Maybe somebody's not feeling well. Maybe there's a sickness. Maybe someone in the extended family was diagnosed with an issue. Praying for each other, praying for our families. That's again another function of our staff meeting. So here we are. We're already doing a couple things in staff meetings that maybe you didn't. Maybe you're not doing in yours, or maybe you attend team meetings and it doesn't involve celebrating. It's just let's get to work and let's do the tasks and the projects that we need to get done. The third thing that we do, so we do development. We do a lot of personal development, team development, company organization development. So, right now we're reading a book called Silence Kills by Scott Harvey, and we're studying a chapter in there on how do you build rapport with your customers and your clients, and so we're doing a book study where we're studying. We're reading it together, we're talking through it, we're coming up with ideas. Development is another important function of our staff meetings. And then finally, we kind of get to a section where we do projects, or we do roundtable discussion or action items. So we do have this kind of somewhat typical section in our staff meetings of what's our running agenda, what's our running projects, and what do we need to get accomplished in that moment. But just my encouragement today is number one, host regular team meetings. Get your group together. Get your group together. Provide a platform, a consistent platform for them to be in community with each other. But do it with some other added agenda items. Spend time celebrating each other. Spend time praying for each other. Spend time developing each other, sharpening each other. And then, of course, spend time moving your mission forward with your projects and your action items. So, hope this was a piece of encouragement on how to get your team or your staff together and make it a really great experience. So, thanks for listening.